Ladies and gentlemen, we are back! Welcome to ACW Thunderstruck.
Trent, it's great to be back here at ACW Thunderstruck, and tonight in our first match, we see the debut of the tag team Stoked and Broke, Malachi Slick and Chase Magnum, and they will be taking on The Firm, the ACW Tag Team Champions, in a non-title match.
That's right, and afterwards we will see the Outback legend, Downunder, taking on Ronin Richter.
We certainly will, but before we get started, folks, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so that you do not miss any future content from ACW. Let's get this show on the road.
This is the first time here for ACW Thunderstruck. We have the debuting tag team of Fully Sick Malachi Slick and the Dirt Poor Luchador Chase Magnum, Stoked and Broke. They, in fact, came to you, Nick, asking for this tag team bout.
They certainly did. They came to me asking for a tag team match, and I said that I would put them up against the very best that ACW has to offer. The ACW Tag Team Champions, The Firm, the team of Duke Marshall and Joe Mundy. Of course, as we previously said, this is a non-title match, but a big match for this debuting tag team nonetheless.
You'd almost call this a championship contender bout of sorts. If Stoked and Broke can knock off the tag team champions, no doubt the championship title match is in their future. And we're starting off with Chase Magnum and Joe Mundy. The crowd love to get Joe Mundy riled up, and it seems like he's not too impressed with the size of his opponent here. Chase Magnum, not the largest of blokes here. They call him the Dirt Poor Luchador for a reason, I'm sure you'll see in this matchup, but he's no stranger to ACW Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that's right. Both of these teams, both these all four men, certainly not new to the game. As we previously mentioned, first outing as a tag team for Stoked and Broke. They've had plenty of experience here as singles competitors, but seemingly been down on their luck in recent times. Haven't been able to pick up many victories. Malachi Slick, the former ACW Evolved champion, obviously we saw him recently lose the belt to James Cray, and he tried to get it back in a rematch, and he was unsuccessful in that attempt, and they came to me. They decided they'd try their luck, their fortunes as a tag team here at ACW. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how they work together, Trent.
That's right, both teams switching partners here. We now see Malachi Slick and Duke Marshall. As you mentioned, Malachi Slick recently losing the Evolved Championship, both men down on their luck. Chase Magnum had a bit of a losing streak going on before he finally was able to knock off Corporate Clinton about. And hopefully he intends to keep that winning streak going if he can. But for now, let's see how they fare as a tag team. I'm very excited to see these two, but these two working together, it's the first time for them. But saying that, I was about to say, inexperience could play a factor, but a massive moonsault there from Chase Magnum after a double team maneuver there. I was about to say inexperience could play a factor for this team compared to a team like The Firm, but straight away, out of the gate, these two are working together in tandem very effectively. A massive boot there by Malachi Slick.
Yeah, they certainly are. Trent, you're talking about inexperience. However, they're working like a very experienced tag team, isolating Duke Marshall, keeping him on their side of the ring, quick tags, trying to keep the fresh man in there on him. It's a very, very smart strategy. And there we go, Chase Magnum with another tag on Malachi Slick. Malachi Slick sets Duke Marshall up, but Chase Magnum unable to capitalise there. Duke Marshall's a veteran of the game. He's smart. He rolled out of the way. He saw that coming.
Malachi Slick keeping himself open for a tag, and he comes in now, but gets put down by Duke Marshall and a cover. Just the two for now. Really good ring awareness from Duke Marshall and good strategy from Stoked and Broke. They're keeping each other fresh, at least they're trying to now, but now we see The Firm taking them down, taking them to the mat, not letting them escape, and Duke Marshall picking up the bandana that Malachi Slick typically wears. He's going to wear it. Why not? He's going to put it on himself. he thinks he probably looks good in that. It looks like he's going for a late 90s fitness VHS workout, if I do say so. Joe Mundy coming in for a tag, though. Massive chop there.
Yeah, Duke Marshall definitely seems to have turned this one around for the firm, slowed it down, brought the pace back down to the type of pace that Duke Marshall and Joe Mundy want to work at. And now they've got Malachi Slick there in the corner. They've isolated Malachi Slick. Quick successive tags. Again, keeping the fresh man in the ring and keeping on top of him.
Malachi Slick trying to raise his hands up, trying to block as many of the kicks as possible, but still being worn down by the massive clubbing boots of each man there. Duke Marshall, Joe Mundy, massive suplex there, keeping him in their corner.
Yeah, and look at the size difference. Malachi Slick giving up a lot of weight there to both of these guys. They're both big men, powerful men. And Malachi Slick has faced both of those competitors in the ring before. He knows what to expect. But geez, he is taking a beating so far.
He's defeated each of them individually in singles competition, but against both in a tag team situation, this is going to be a punishing experience for Malachi Slick.
Very, very different to take on a tag team than it is to take on men individually.
And Chase Magnum in the corner there, he's keeping fresh now, so a bit of time to recover now. I bet he's desperate for a tag there. And Malachi Slick starting to fight back now. Got a few strikes involved, reaching across, trying to get a tag. But Mundy into a fireman's carry. Down goes Malachi Slick. And a falling elbow there in the middle of the ring. Go for a cover.
I was going to say, Trent, it doesn't matter how fresh Chase Magnum is now. If Malachi Slick can't get over there to tag him in, he's not a part of this match anymore.
Exactly that. Joe Mundy now got the grip of Malachi Slick, keeping him down. That's the strategy of the firm. Keep them on the ground. There you go. Strikes Chase Magnum just for a bit of insurance there. But the firm, their strategy is always keep their opponent on the ground, make sure they cannot escape their grasp. Yeah, that's why they have been tag team champions for as long as they have.
Yeah, that's right, the ground and pound style. And interesting, we haven't mentioned this so far in this match yet, Trent, and you may not remember this, but the firm are undefeated as a tag team here at ACW.
That's right. In tag team competition, they are indeed undefeated. That is important to mention. Feel ashamed not mentioning it. They're going to let me know about that later. And here we go. Classic firm in the middle of the ring. That could be it. Just a two. Chase nearly there, but the referee making sure he stays in his corner.
Yeah, Chase Magnum wants to be careful there. The referee is right on top of that. He saw him coming in. The referee told him you can't come in until you make a tag. But Chase Magnum quick to get out again, but he wants to make sure he doesn't get frustrated and come in as an illegal man and make matters even worse for them as a tag team.
We've seen a lot of punishment dealt to Malachi so far. These men have endured, put him through a lot already in the few minutes this match has been going on, and I can see the wear and tear on Malachi Slick. He crawls under the legs of Duke Marshall, tries to get across the ring, but Duke grabs the leg. He's not letting him escape.
I don't know, is Duke Marshall trying to put on some sort of ankle hold there or something? And Joe Mundy tried to take advantage of the referee's back being turned, but the referee did turn around in time and saw him, and now the referee admonishing Joe Mundy. Joe Mundy taking advantage of the 5 count there.
They're taking that to the very, very top of the time limit there. As much longer as he would have been disqualified. But he's able to isolate Malachi Slick once again. Duke Marshall was running in and is able to take down Chase as well. Malachi Slick once again trying to fight back. That's the heart and the soul for Malachi Slick that people of ACW love, and doesn't matter just there. He got taken down with a clothesline.
I don't know what Duke Marshall was saying to the referee there, but he allowed himself to get distracted and almost didn't work to his advantage, but was able to get back on top of Malachi Slick.
We've made former champions in the ring here, and Stoked and Broke making their debut, hoping they can become tag team champions here but they have to take on and defeat the champions in this non-title bout, obviously. And so far, it's been in the favour of the firm. But Malachi Slick reaching, he's inches away.
He's trying to get a tag, but
centimetres away. Centimetres away from a tag there, but back in the corner. And a tag to Joe Mundy, who chops him from that tag. Malachi Slick's battered, red, and battle-worn. Down he goes, full away. And Chase Magnum breaks up the pin there. Malachi Slick rolling up, Joe Mundy. Just a two, he's in the corner. Reach, Chase, reach.
Jeez, I don't know what happened there, but Malachi Slick seemingly got a pin there on Mundy, and Chase Magnum had the referee distracted and working against them. That's inexperience.
See,
that's frustration starting to creep in, the inexperience of the new tag team, and seemingly that sort of behaviour is going to cost these guys in the long run.
That's it. They seem to have worked together when it comes to tag team offense, but when it comes to trying to support each other and help each other get out of nasty situations like this is where the inexperience lies. Chase Magnum accidentally costed them a potential 3 count there after Malachi Slick rolled up Joe Mundy by distracting the referee.
Yeah, that's right. And the other thing to consider is, once again, when we keep talking about it, the experience of Joe Mundy and Duke Marshall as a tag team. They know how to get under the skin of their opponents. They know how to frustrate their opponents, and we're seeing that with Chase Magnum at the moment.
Massive splash in the corner. Malachi Slick down once again. Joe Mundy not letting him have a moment. He's desperate in the middle of the ring there, but Joe Mundy posturing a little bit. He's teasing them now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's trying to frustrate them, trying to get Chase Magnum frustrated so he makes a mistake, and that sort of thing is going to cost the team of Stoked and Broke the match.
Right there on the back of the shoulders and potentially the neck goes down Malachi Slick, but Joe Mundy taking a few seconds for that pin count.
Yeah, that was a little bit silly. It took a while there to make the pin, and seemingly that could have been the end of this match.
This tends to happen sometimes with Joe Mundy, dare I say. He sometimes allows himself to get in the moment and enjoys giving it to his opponent, the punishment that he dishes out. But sometimes that gives him a few seconds for his opponents to make a comeback. And actually, we might be seeing that right about now. Malachi Slick delivering a few elbows back to Mundy.
I think the other aspect here, Trent, is that Joe Mundy feels like he's in control of this match. He feels like the firm has control, and they're well and truly on top of Stoked and Broke in this match. Chase Magnum's not even part of this match at this stage.
Exactly.
It's all been, for the last 5 or 6 minutes, Malachi Slick getting the tar beat out of him by the firm.
But hold on just a second. Massive double neck breaker from Malachi Slick, taking out both members of the firm. Chase Magnum going crazy there on the apron. He's desperate for a tag. Both members of the firm are down in the ring.
Just as I said that, Malachi Slick seemed to reach down and pull some strength out of somewhere deep within and make that big move against both Joe Mundy and Duke Marshall. And now Malachi Slick trying to get back to his feet, trying to get over Chase Magnum and make a huge tag. And he does, and this could be a big turning point in this match.
The fresh
Chase Magnum now off the top rope.
Takes both members of the firm down. Ducks under. Massive double foot to both of their chests and a kick up as well. Chase Magnum, the freshest man in this match, kicks down Duke Marshall.
And this is where the plan of the firm could backfire on them. They've managed to isolate Chase Magnum, or isolate really Malachi Slick, I should say, and keep Chase Magnum out of this. But the reality of that is, now that Malachi Slick has managed to make the tag and get Chase Magnum back in this match, he is the freshest man here.
Wait, hold on a second. Chase Magnum looks like he's about to go coast to coast, but Corporate Clint.
What's Corporate Clint doing out here?
Making an appearance.
Corporate Clint and Chase Magnum have a history, and that's been documented here before. And now Corporate Clint coming out and having words with Chase Magnum.
A spear by Duke Marshall to Chase Magnum after the distraction from Corporate Clint. Those two, we thought they were done, but Corporate Clint making it clear that these two are not finished.
I don't know if Corporate Clint and the firm planned this, but nonetheless, you've got to think that that was premeditated by Corporate Clint and Joe Mundy now with the pin and the 3 count, and this match is over, Trent.
After a double power bomb to Chase Magnum off the distraction from Corporate Clint, that ends it there. The firm pick up the victory.
Saw him out there. He was talking to Chase. He didn't want medical attention. He was just sitting out there.
You just shouldn't be even going out there.
Like he was there.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Wait. Connor. Yeah. What are you doing? Don't talk to each other.
This match about to get underway, Trent. Ronin Richter, the current holder of the ACW Rise to Glory contract briefcase, against Downunder, the man on a mission.
Man on the mission, looking to climb the ladder back to the top. He wants to claim the ACW Heavyweight Championship. He wants to be on top in this company. And the man is not letting go of his position. He's been beaten, he's taken a lot, and he has won a lot. But he has not been able to claim that position just yet. He's taken out the past of ACW, and now he's coming for the future because he wants to establish himself as the present.
Yeah, that's right, Trent. I think I'd go one step further and say that he's ready to take out anyone that gets in his way on his path towards the ACW Heavyweight Championship.
This is going to be an interesting battle of titans here because both of these men are fan favorites here in ACW. The crowd loves both of these men. The Outback legend and the samurai who has been training in New Zealand back in ACW. I'm curious, these two are now standing tall. It looks like a handshake being offered. And accepted. Ronin Richter down under, looking to have a friendly bout here, friendly competition.
Yeah, solid sportsmanship at the start of this match and mixed emotions in the crowd. As you said, both of these men are well liked by the ACW fans. It'll be interesting to see if the fans stay behind both of them or lean towards one more than the other during this match.
Down under, a little bit of establishing the battle line in the middle of the ring here. He's not going to be letting up at all. Down under, of course, long tenured history with our current ACW Heavyweight Champion, Redshaw. He wants to take the championship and he wants to call himself the #1 guy in ACW. He's got a long way to go still, but I believe he's truly capable of taking out Redshaw. He's truly capable of beating Redshaw.
Yeah, unfortunately for Down Under, when he got his chance, when he got his opportunity as the #1 contender, there were other circumstances in play. We had Mr. Cliff in the ring as well. It turned into a three-man matchup. Not quite fair for Down Under, and he wasn't successful under those circumstances in picking up a win. But he's definitely keen to establish himself as once again #1 contender to the ACW Heavyweight Championship and get another shot at the title against Redshaw or I guess whoever is holding the belt at that time.
That's right, Redshaw. We've had some trouble with Redshaw as of late, and you've had most of the trouble with Redshaw as of late, but he's still the champion. He has to take him on. He's beaten everyone that stepped up to him. And Down Under, though, he's defeated several former ACW champions. He deserves that opportunity. Like, he himself is a former world champion. He deserves that opportunity.
Yeah, look, I'm sure he'll get his opportunity sooner or later, and you're right, he's effectively beaten everyone that's got in his way here at ACW in recent times, and definitely well on his way towards that championship matchup.
Well, as we just saw, that massive back body drop there from Ronin Richter, and Down Under's on the outside. He's a second to recover here. You don't see that a lot from the Outback legend.
Down Under's definitely the more experienced of the two. Ronin Richter, as you said, recently been overseas training and honing his craft. He's picked up a lot of experience in a very short time, and he's here to make a statement in ACW, seemingly.
And neither man have lost a lot in recent memory. Both of these men have had a fair amount of wins under their belt in recent times. So whoever picks up a win in this match will no doubt gain a whole lot of momentum.
Yeah, you'd have to expect that's definitely the case, Trent.
We'll see a bit of a test of strength here now. Chest to chest, these two fairly evenly matched, fairly even sized from what I can tell, from what I can see. It's hard to tell with the flannel on down on his chest, but he brings Ronin back to his feet, brings Down Under down.
Both men fighting back up, both men struggling to get an advantage, very evenly matched, and Down Under now into a submission hold.
I'd like to say that's his experience coming into play there. That's his ring awareness. That's his skill. That's the years behind him overwhelming the more inexperienced Ronin Richter.
And this has got to be doing some damage early on to Ronin Richter. Right in the back there, to the shoulders and the arms, and if anything, just wearing him down somewhat. It takes a lot of energy to push back out of that. Ronin Richter's definitely managed to find that energy and fight back out. Couple of elbows there to Down Under. Down Under now off the ropes, and a big flying back elbow from Ronin Richter onto Down Under. Very, very evenly matched early in this match, and Ronin Richter with a pin, but only gets the 1 count. Referee right in there to count it. And Down Under says no thank you, and he's very, very quick to kick out of that.
Obviously Ronin was kind of assessing the situation there before he went for a pin. That's not something you want to take your time doing. As much as this is a mind game in a lot of ways, when it comes to a situation like that, you want to jump on that pin as soon as possible. You want to hook the leg, you want to take and capitalize that advantage as soon as you get it. But Ronin Richter, he took a moment. And that obviously only led to a 1 count. It's still fairly on in this match, but if you got the experience behind you, you know you've got to jump at those opportunities.
Yeah, you could argue it's too early to be looking for a pinfall victory in this match, but the energy required to kick out, that's what you're looking for this early in the match, Trent. You're looking to put pressure on your opponent, force them to use energy to kick out of the pinfall early on, and try to wear them down early on, and you're 100% right. Ronin Richter needs to be quicker on that count while Down Under was down, while he was trying to recompose himself and put more pressure on him.
A DDT plants him, and there we go, goes for the pin immediately, hooks the leg, still just a 2 count. That was a little bit quicker there. That's more of what we need to see from someone like Ronin Richter.
Yeah, that's right. Richter quicker to get the pin there. He hooked the leg, he put the pressure on him and did get the 2 count. But Down Under still very fresh in this match.
Yes, but you don't see Down Under stay down for long typically. He's if anything, he's resilient. He's a tough man, a tough SOB, if I dare say, and he's not going to stay down for long.
No, he's not, and he knows that he's not going to win the match lying down. He needs to be on his feet, taking the offensive to his opponent.
There's a few clubbing blows to the midsection there of Ronin Richter. Down Under, trying to regain the advantage, the upper hand in this match, going for perhaps a DDT of his own. Ronin able to get out of it, kick to the midsection.
Not sure what happened there. I think Down Under trying to catch his breath, and Ronin Richter took advantage of it, and now back on the offensive, taking Down Under into the corner and putting the knees into the midsection. Ronin Richter now off the ropes into the other corner. Down Under straight back out with a big boot. He didn't get quite all of that, but it was enough to stun Richter. A big crossbody off of the ropes, and the referee in for a count.
Big crossbody, got all of that one.
Only the 2 count, but geez, that really caught Ronin Richter off guard, and I thought this match could have just about been over there, Trent.
Down Under, deceptively, is a rather tall man. You see a man like that coming down from a crossbody, you better be wary of that. You would not want to take the offense, the brunt of that crossbody. Ronin Richter, though, similar stature, able to stay up, not staying down for long. but I would be frightened if I saw Downunder coming at me like that.
But yeah, 100%. It's hard to see because, as you said earlier, Downunder wears the flannelette vest there, but I've been close to both of these men quite a lot, and I would actually say that Downunder has the slight weight and height advantage over Ronin Richter here.
Ronin Richter, interestingly, going for 2 pins in a row. Look at as we mentioned before, the exertion that it takes to kick out of the pinfall. It can wear you down a little bit.
It certainly can.
And what we're seeing him going to the top rope is Ronin Richter, but Downunder jumping up, meeting him up there.
Ronin Richter going for the high-risk move, and Downunder straight onto him, and it may not be going to pay off here. Downunder can capitalise on this. This could put a lot of pressure on Ronin Richter. The big superplex off of the top ropes.
Both men are down after that massive suplex.
Taken a lot out of both men. The referee right in there, and Downunder now rolls over for a pin, but only able to get an arm over Ronin Richter. Ronin Richter nonetheless just barely kicked out. That's definitely stunned Richter. Richter holding his neck. He may have landed very high there. That could have done a lot of damage on Ronin Richter. This could be a big turning point in this match, Trent.
The referee going for the count here. After a 3 count for the moment.
Downunder trying to get to his feet, but it seems like Ronin Richter now rolled over, but it seemed for a moment there Ronin Richter didn't quite know where he was.
Not for that massive club to the face. We're seeing a challenge here from Ronin Richter saying, give me more, come on, bring it on. Neither of these two backing down. They both want to prove themselves, they both want to climb that ladder.
Both men trading unprotected blows here in the middle of the ring. Surprised the referee's not getting in there to split them up, or at least get them to defend themselves. Downunder now with the upper hand, big forearms to the face of Ronin Richter. I don't know how Ronin Richter managed to cut him off there, but
they're giving them back in kind. Receipts due for both men.
The big spinning back kick from Ronin Richter onto Downunder. And what's Ronin Richter? See, this is another opportunity here lost, I would say, Trent.
He could have gone for the cover.
He could have gone for the cover. It looks like he's going for the big high-risk move again. That didn't work for him last time. But, geez, I would have liked to see Ronin Richter go for a cover there. That has paid off, though.
Goes for the cover. What will this be a 3 count? Just a 2 for now.
Goodness me.
Downunder still in it. Ronin nearly had it there from that high-risk maneuver.
You had to think that this match was almost over there, Trent.
He might be going for another one, in fact. He's going to the outside. Oh, no. He's going for the buckshot lariat. But Downunder meeting him there, not allowing it to happen.
I'm not sure we've seen that lariat really pay off for Ronin Richter here in ACW.
In recent times, it has not paid off. You're right there, but instead, Downunder hitting a suplex, keeping on the hold. He's going for another. Down he goes, and that's a cover.
That looked more like a jackhammer style suplex to me, but only a 2 count. Downunder can't believe it. Downunder thought that this match was over.
Suplex into a jackhammer, only a 2 count. Both men
starting to seemingly get a bit more behind Downunder now.
See Ronin Richter grasping at his arm there, checking for feeling in his hand, making sure he can still hit that. You're right, the buckshot has not paid off in recent times, but otherwise, the cutter. But both of his arms and his neck have been affected in this match so far. The ability to hit either maneuver is going to be quite difficult. Ronin Richter taking Downunder to the corner.
Well, Downunder misses with the big boot, and Ronin Richter gets a big knee of his own to the head. And now on the outside.
Looks like he's going for the buckshot once again. Really be able to hit it this time. Trying to get a crowd behind him. And he hits it! He hits the buckshot lariat! Down goes Downunder! This could be it! That's just a 2 count!
Goodness me.
2 and 3. It was so close.
Very close. I don't know where Downunder found the energy to kick out of that.
That was the most impactful buckshot lariat we've seen be hit thus far during Ronin's return to ACW. But it wasn't enough to keep the Outback legend down. You see Ronin getting frustrated here. This isn't something we usually see from him. He tries to stay cool and collected, but it's not paid off so far. He hasn't been able to keep down on the mat. I think he's going to go for the cutter now. He tries Downunder, is able to avoid it.
Downunder ready for it. Downunder's got Richter scouted here.
Oh, down goes Downunder again. Interesting maneuver there from the fireman's carry. Just a 2 count though. Still just a 2 count. Ronin's frustrated. You don't see this a lot from him. But Downunder, we see this a lot from him, but the resiliency, the refusal to die.
Yeah, Ronin Richter's just about given Downunder everything he has, and Downunder still kicking out, still finding life. Ronin Richter doesn't know what to do anymore, I don't think, Trent.
This is the story of the Outback legend, enduring punishment during every bout.
Is he going to go for another buckshot lariat here?
Looks like he is. Downunder catches him, spine buster.
Big spine buster in the middle, and Downunder now.
It's the camel clutch is locked in. Ronin Richter, pain on his face. Downunder singeing.
Now he's got it locked in. Now it's locked in, Trent, and this has got to be it, surely. Looks like Ronin Richter might be out, and the referee's called it. Referee calls for the bell, and Downunder, winner of the match.
Congratulations, Downunder, defeating Ronin Richter in this bout.
Downunder picking up another huge victory there against Ronin Richter, Trent. He claims to be the #1 contender for the heavyweight title, and it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before he meets Redshaw 1-1 in the ring for that belt.
That's right, no doubt. We are all excited to see Downunder get another opportunity at the Heavyweight Championship. But for now, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another installment of ACW Thunderstruck. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe. But before we leave you, we need to see who has accepted James Cray's open challenge for the ACW Evolve Championship.
But let's see who wants to join me in my jungle. Production man, would you kindly?
Hello, you circus rat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your wild child, the love machine, Ace Sly Guy, is back on tour thanks to Nick Savage. But this is a message for James Cray. James, you're not evolving that title. Cray, that title isn't evolving you either. It's corrupting you. And I'm here to stop that. So I'm making a collision course in June to ACW, where I'm going to take that title from you, Mr. Cray. And know that I am not entering the Lion's Den. You are entering the Silver Circus Tour. And what time is it? Grab the silverware. It's dinner time.
James Sly Silver. Welcome to my jungle.